MEC Lebogang Maile is expected to visit the family of a 10-year-old who passed away allegedly after consuming snacks bought at a local shop. Yesterday, the community demanded that the shop they purchased those goods at be closed and that the police take the contents for testing. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is there and joins us now live. Nqobile, it's been a tough morning watching you move through the community, speaking to a mother, for example, earlier on this morning who'd lost her 2 children. Such a heartbreaking interview, and her quest for answers this morning, to monitoring just what activities are taking place in the wider community with relation to this issue. Just set the scene for us and share with us what you're witnessing now.
Well, Iman, a very sad one indeed. I think every story we go to, when you hear about a child dying, everybody is just heartbroken. And that's what the mother was going through, because you have so many dreams that you have for your children, and for them to then just vanish like that when they pass away, you should look for answers. In the area that I'm currently in right now is now in Alexandra, moving from Katlehong. In Alexandra, a 10-year-old passed away, and we understand that she did explain that she had some stomach cramps. This occurred, and they took the child to a clinic. She would later then pass away. Her mother and her brother remain in hospital. Now that family is expecting that the MEC Maile will be able to perhaps provide any sense of comfort in this dark time. But whilst that is occurring, we know that the community was not happy with what had occurred, and so they then decided that the shop must be closed because they need evidence within that shop so that there is a test. And you've seen in the past there's been various inspections looking into the spaza shop in terms of, are they ensuring safety, is there food safety? And we've seen officials back and forth, but it seems it's not enough. And you would hear there from Katlehong that there needs to be more that the government can do. So now, bringing you back to the CPF in Alexandra, I'm going to bring in Umama to speak to us about the incident here. It comes without saying that the community was unhappy with what occurred. Izoloma.
Yes, the community was not happy about what has occurred. As you can see, these things, they keep on coming, and we don't find closure of what really happened. And as the community of Alexandra, we wish that in this one we can find out what really happened, because we really need to know. As the CPF, we are protecting each and everyone in the community. So we need that closure also to know what is really happening with our community. And I'm very happy because the whole community, after they heard about that, they went and support the family and support the neighbors who are staying with those people, near to those people. And again, the councillors, they were there for their community. The radio stations, they were there for their community. And I wish that all those people who were there to give support to the community can get the answers of what really happened.
And Mama, at this point, we know that the community had asked for that shop to be closed. But there was also conversation around the fact that they were going to meet with landlords and so on, just to ensure safety in and around Alexandra. Take us through what has occurred over the night.
Okay, over the night we didn't hear a lot of incidents because I think it was calm. And then the shop, yes, is closed in the moment. The things, the products that were in the shop, they were taken to the station. So we are very happy about that, the progress that has gone through, they've gone through. But what I'm saying is that our community, can they be calm as the minister is coming today, Lebogang Maile is coming today at 11 o'clock. That's the message that we got. So we're going to meet with the government and hear what they're saying as they bring in comfort to the family also. We're going to support that family throughout. You understand? So even until we hear where is the funeral and all those things, we will really support. And to the mother and the sibling who's in the hospital, we say to them, can the Lord put a hand, the grace of God be with them.
I was going to ask you how the mother and the child is doing at the moment. Do we have any idea?
Yes, What I heard right now is that the mother is out of the ICU, and then she's coming all right. They're coming all right. So, yeah, let's hope.
Do you know if the community successfully found the owner of the shop eventually?
That one I don't have the information as yet about that, but I will get the information because I also need to know what happened to the owner of the shop.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. That is the CPF, Iman, and I think as you can hear from her, she's explaining that even though it's a bit calm at this point, they're waiting to hear those answers from Lebogang Maile, who's expected to be here just after 11 and engage with the family. So the community is waiting on those answers and then they'll take their decision. But we know that in the evening, there's been a meeting that has been scheduled by the communities to speak to the landlords, especially those that are renting out spaza shops, so that there's a sense of control around spaza shops. When we were in Soweto, they spoke about the importance of knowing who the owner is, of making sure that there's documentation and so on. And I think this community as well is looking into ensuring that you don't have a situation where someone can just up and leave when an incident like this has occurred.
Troubling developments there. Nqobile Madlala, let's hear then what the MEC for Economic Development, Lebogang Maile, has to say a little bit later on. And again, as soon as that event goes live, we will take you there.